What up, your boy Mike back again. Gonna deliver y'all some fucking shit related to music as I always do. Sometimes I get, gotta speak my mind, get shit off my chest, you know what I mean? And sometimes it could be a bad thing to keep it 100 because I don't want to keep shit going. Like, I'm the type of nigga just to put out something, dead it, you know what I mean? Get shit off my chest. And, got multiple niggas comment on my shit. I ain't got no time for hate and dumb shit like that. So if you come at me like that, you getting blocked ASAP. You know what I mean? I gives no fucks. So here we go. Today I'll be ranking Redman's four classic albums in my opinion. Not gonna do a full discography ranking on Redman because I like to do full discography rankings on someone that at least has a lot of good albums. You know what I mean? Even though here and there I'll break that fucking code, you know what I mean? But I'd rather do like someone that has a good body of work, you know what I mean? Other than like, four or three good albums and after that. So I'm ranking Redman's, first four albums, like what I think is his, from least to best, you know what I mean? Um how did I get into Redman, man? I got into Redman in 1995. Just started collecting cassettes, and my cousin, she seen that I was collecting cassettes, and she was like, you want this shit? Never really heard of the nigga, and then I listened to What the Album. It was What the Album cassette, and I basically knocked that forever, man. I banged that so fucking much, and I love that album to death. We'll get into that though, but that's how I really got into Redman. You know what I mean? And plus, my uncle playing him nonstop, like Time for Some Action and all that shit. You know what I mean? Just loving that shit. You know what I mean? He's one of the greatest MCs of all time. His cadence and character, his witty, fucking cartoonish but street wordplay, um, just amazing. Guys like Eminem even said they were huge fans of Red, and Cage as well said that, and also, you know, huge fans of his style and shit, and they kind of adapted to that. You know what I mean? And yeah. So I'll start ranking the shits. So here we go. Coming in at number four, at least for of the classics, but it's still amazing. Redman with 1998, Doc's the Name, 2000, and it's a great fucking album, man. I got this on release day. I was in middle school, fucking 13 years old. you know, this is the album cover, where he got like a Redman has like a PS1 type character busting out of a brick wall, like Crash Bandicoot and shit was popular at the time and stuff like that. And I remember being so excited for this, like the leading up to the Tuesday that it was released, because I kept seeing a video for I'll Be That, I'll Be That. So dope. The fucking video, I like Redman cereal little commercial in there or some shit like that, or I forget how it goes. I haven't seen that video in so fucking long, man. I haven't seen that video since it was popping. See, I'm not now I do it, but not always. I was never the type of nigga to like watch music videos on YouTube. I'm doing that more now, but since I had the internet, I haven't really been doing that. But now I do it. My memory of most hip hop videos is all in here. You know what I mean? From when they were coming out when I was watching them. But that's a great video. I'll Be That, and I was so excited. And here's something weird. I didn't have the internet till 2009. I didn't really give a fuck about it, to keep it real. In '98, internet was probably popping, America Online and all that, but I didn't hear the explicit version of "I'll Be That" until I got this album. And when I heard it, I thought it was so cool to hear the cuss words and where I didn't hear them in the video version. You know what I mean? And they play that so fucking much, man. they played it a lot. I was so excited for it. But this album is banging. I love the fucking production. I think Rockwell did some shit on here. I know Eric Sermon did a chunk of this shit. My favorite track of here, if I had to think, it would be hmm. It's tough, man. There's a lot of funny skits on here as well. I'm trying to think of this album. I haven't heard it in a while, but I know it by heart. You know what I mean? Like I know what's what. Um, it's tough to pick because it's either The Goodness featuring Busta Rhymes. I love that fucking beat. That was in one of the NBA 2K video games for Dreamcast. I remember that shit. Ooh. Or well, all right, yeah, with Method Man. That's also on the Blackout record, I think. That will not be getting ranked because that's a collab album, but I fucking love that album. I have it in my collection. Amazing album. But yeah, man. Sorry about the fucking trying to think of the favorite track because it's like an amazing album. Fucking the wittiness and the comedic side of Red is still on here. He shows his ass paws on here, like just bodying shit. Like his Redman is a rapper's rapper. You feel me? That nigga can freestyle his ass off. Like he'll body niggas. Oh my god. There's a freestyle that him and Method Man did on Smooth the Hustlers and Trigger the Gambler's broken language, and they rap in that broken language flow, and they absolutely slaughter that shit, my nigga. That shit is crack. Oh, I'll try to leave it in the description if I can find it, man. That shit is amazing. Um, yeah, man, this whole fucking album is just great. 1998, Def Jam. They're doing the whole Def Jam 2000 thing. Yeah, man. The skits on here are fucking hilarious, man. I can't get enough of this album. It's a great fucking album. It's my least favorite of the first, the classic four. But it's a classic. I deem this a classic. A lot of niggas might say you bugging, but no. I deem it a classic. Great, great album. Redman Doc's the Name, 1998. This is actually my uncle's favorite Redman album. He loves this record. 98. Funk Doctor Spot. Bringing it to you live on this album. This album is just incredibly good. Next is Red's debut. 1992's What the Album. An amazing album. It's like Redman got his start fucking with EPMD, you know what I mean? He was living with Eric Sermon for a while. He said in an interview with Vlad, and fucking EPMD, Eric and Parrish had that nigga on the 1990 Business as Usual album, which is probably my favorite EPMD album. What song was it? Not Headbuster. That's the motherfucking Business Never Personal album. Excuse me, I'm gonna find this shit out. You feel me? When I fuck up, I fuck up. It's a no nonsense channel. I don't have the editing skills to fucking hardcore. I want to say it's hardcore off this album, 1990s Business as Usual. I want to say it's hardcore, but yeah, man, just an incredible fucking album. My favorite song on here. That's a tough one, man. It's either now if I could pick, I can pick it. This song. It's pretty short, but How to Roll a Blunt. If you don't have razor blades, use your fucking fingertips. I love rolling blunts, love smoking weed. It's my shit. This album is just amazing. Time for some action. That fucking Cypress Hill sample, fucking sickly. Um, Watch your nuggets. The skits on here are pretty fucking funny too. You know what I mean? Funky uncles and shit. Tonight's the night, amazing. He rides that beat like a fucking champ. Oh, he kills that shit, man. Blow Your Mind remix, I love that. The beginning of the Super Lover fucking song. Every Redman album got a Super Lover song, and super he killed that shit. Amazing album, man. The whole shit is good. There's not one bad track on here. There's pure flames throughout. I blow your mind. That and the remix is fucking banging. The whole album's great, man. Eric Sherman's production on here is crazy. Um, How to Roll a Blunt, Pete Rock does that. Def Jam Records it was on. Um, Classic. you know, Absolute fucking classic. I can't say nothing bad about this album at all. It's amazing. Redman flexes his skills on here. He was very young on this album. I remember seeing him on Yo MTV Raps during this because even though I got like into hip hop in '95 and buying shit, I'm like my uncle would play me old VHSs and I seen him like with a hoodie on, just talking. Then as he kicked into a freestyle with Dr. Dre and Ed Lover. I'm gonna find out on YouTube, man. Classic shit. What the album 1992. The fucking blood on his hands. That's amazing. That album's sick. This album is a 5 out of 5. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? It's not a review, but I'm just giving my thoughts on the album. That's why I'm doing this, the ranking series. You know what I mean? But yeah, Redman 1992 is what the album classic. Next, I wouldn't blame anybody for saying it's their favorite. It's my second favorite Red album. And that is 1994's There Is a Dark Side. The album cover paying homage to Funkadelic, Maggot Brain. I think that was the album called. I forget. But yeah, this shit is amazing, man. Dr. Trevis. Love that skit and that character. So dope. Bob your head to this. I like smoking weed to this album, man. One of my favorite Get High albums is this, man. Along with like Cypress Hill Temples of Boom, Bone Thugs and Harmony, East 1999, Eternal, Dr. Dre The Chronic, along with a bunch of like rock shit, like I like getting high to like Rush and shit, Pink Floyd. Definitely, I spark a fucking L to this shit, man, all the fucking time. It's my shit, man. I really don't want Buddha spots. Little skip. Think, yeah, man. Rockefeller. That's banging about his homeboy that got passed away. Um, my favorite track on here, shit, either hmm, the single on this motherfucker. My favorite track on here. That single is banging. I can't wait. Can't wait. Yeah, can't wait. That shit. Woo, fire. That sample too, man. So ill. Um, just amazing. Green Island is dope. The whole fucking album. Got the red tinted case. This shit is amazing. I just I think it's one of my uncle's favorites too. I think we've been talking a lot about this. There's a dark side. Just a very dark album. Redman was on a lot of drugs when he recorded this, and he said he don't remember this shit. He don't like listening to it. Yo, Red, you're bugging. You need to fucking listen to this, Red. It's one of your best works. It's just so fucking grimy. He did some of the production on here too. You know what I mean? Amazing album, man. One discrepancy about this album, it's not even Redman, dog. It's just Eric Sermon's ex-wife. I don't know if he's still married to this cunt, but Hurricane G, terrible. That bitch is ass, my nigga. Fucking trash. Don't like Hurricane G at all. I think she's fucking terrible. She's also on like exhibits at the Speed of Life. Don't like her at all. She can't rap for worth a lick. But this album is amazing. One of the best of '94. I can bang this anytime. Real dark, grimy shit. Redman flexing his skills lyrically as always. Terrific album. Every song is a banger. Even the song with Hurricane J I like, just I hate her verse. There's a Dark Side, 1994, came out November '94. I want to say like the same day as Esham closed casket and shit. Fucking man, this album is just great. I wish I had like I had a cassette of this and that motherfucker was red, I believe, man. Gonna have to Google that shit. It's been fucking years since I had my cassette, but that shit was red. I want to say it was red. Yeah, man. Redman, There's a Dark Side, 1994, classic. Like I said, if someone said this is their favorite Redman album, I wouldn't fucking argue, man. Classic. And my favorite Redman album, niggas ain't know. 1996 is Muddy Waters. Redman's finest hour, in my opinion. Yo, ain't nothing fucking with this that he made, that he recorded. Ain't nothing fucking with this, yo. Nothing. My favorite track of here, man, Rock the Spot. That Biggie sample, that fucking beat. Eric Sermon did his fucking thing on that shit, man. Oof. The late great Sean Price of Helter Skelter of Boot Camp Click said this is his favorite album of all time. You got good taste, Sean P. Rest in peace. Bong. But yeah, man, it's like that. My big brother with fucking what's that nigga name? B. K Solo. Great fucking collab. Um, whatever, man. I love whatever, man. Whatever, man is banging. Method Man. Pick It Up. I remember when that came out, when that first came out, I was jamming that a lot, man. I was like 11 years old. Yeah, man. Yes, yes, yo. Sick. Superman Lover again is on here, like all the other albums. Great, great, great body of work in my opinion. His best body of work. I love the album cover. Redman is chilling with the fucking Tims, mud all over the nigga. Great shit, man. Just can't get enough of this album. On this album, it's his best production, I think. You know, there's a Dark Side kind of knocks into that. His best lyrical performances on here. Everything about it, man. The skits are funny as always. Just it's great shit. The ill out banging. You know, Dr. Travis makes a return as always. Just a fucking flawless piece of work. His best album. There's no denying that, man. Like with Red, after this, well not after this, after Doc's the Name 2000, it came out in '98. He came with Malpractice. I don't like that album at all, really, man. What I remember from it, I don't like it. Then fuck, man, was it Red's Gone Wild? That's okay. And then Reggie, which is absolute trash can music, garbage. Use auto tune on there, shit. Not him per se. I can remember. I think it was like singers and shit. Not a good album at all. Like Red, this is his best work. I don't even like Blackout 2 that much. There's like two bangers on Blackout 2. I know one of them. This is for all my smokers with Ghost and Ray. I want to say from Wu Tang, man. Him and Meth Red, Ghost and Ray kill that shit. That's a banger. I want to say that's it. Can't remember. Maybe they have another song. I had Blackout too, but I sold it. That came with the same day as Eminem's Relapse. I remember that. But yeah, man. Redman Muddy Waters, man. Just a fucking tremendous album. I can play it from beginning to end. I can play it anytime. The production is just absolutely thumps. Like Rock the Spot is like that's an amazing. I'm garbage at picking like my favorite hip hop songs of all time. I'm better with albums, but hip hop songs is probably the top 10 for me. How much I love that song, Rock the Spot. Like Redman's lyrical ability on there is like a 10. Tears the mic up on that track. Redman's one of the best. You can go with anybody in my opinion. Like the nigga is just a legend. You know what I mean? He's thinking about making a sequel to this, and I'm nervous as fuck. And I'll be honest, man. When Capone Noriega made the War Report 2, I wasn't really feeling it in the beginning. It wasn't like trash. It just like it's not that good. But I revisited that, man, and that shit is slamming. That shit is banging. So every hip hop sequel album I like. You know what I mean? Not all of them, because Back the Fuck Up to is absolute trash from Onyx. But yeah. Well, the most part, like the main ones everyone talks about, I love. Documentary 2, Game. What else? Only for Cuban Links, in my opinion, is the greatest sequel album of all time when it comes to like hip hop. That shit is amazing. But Muddy Waters too needs to be like in that vein. Give it Eric Sherman. Tell Eric Sherman to make some fucking banging, funky beats for that ass. And Red needs to just rhyme. He can still rhyme, nigga. There's no doubt in that. But you need to channel 1996 and just smash on these bitch ass niggas, man. I know you can do it, Red. Come on, Reggie Noble. Reggie Noble's that man, man. He's one of the greatest MCs of all time. Redman, Muddy Waters, 1996, classic, classic. So ranking system goes as follows: Doc's the Name, 2000, 1998 was released. Redman, What the Album, 1992. There is a Doc Side, 1994. And my favorite, Muddy Waters, 1996, man. Absolute fucking classics. It gets no better than this when it comes to Redman. My favorite rapper from New Jersey, from Brick City. You know what I mean? Hands down. He is. You know what I mean? Then after that would probably be like can't even think. There's mad dope niggas from Jersey. I can't even think. But yeah, man, like Chino XL and fucking Fuji's and fucking Tretch from Naughty by Nature and fucking Artifacts. Man, speaking of Artifacts, Tame One is Redman's cousin. Yep, Artifacts is dope as fuck. So yeah, man, that's my Redman discography ranking of his 4 classic albums. Hope you all enjoyed. Trying to stay much keep it going as I can. And I'll see y'all niggas on the flip side. Peace.